Hello and welcome to another lessons in our hotels management system development. So let's quickly launch our application and then we take it from there. In our previous lessons, we covered on checkout and bill generation. So in this lesson, we are going to be looking at one of the most important forms in the system. Let's navigate to the developer tab and then let's go for the FRMM customer search form. Okay, basically let's just run through this form and then we are good to go. This reset, you should know what it does. It's just to clear the form, and then this is for searching, and then we are able to return some data. This is just a list box that will hold the record we're going to be searching. This is what we use to search customer details in our database or from our system. So to get started, let's just, this is the text box 1, as you can see the name, text box 2, and then this is the list box 1. Okay, so then this one is called CMD search and this is called CMD reset. Okay, so now let's quickly run this something here. Let's open this. So here we are dimensioning T row as long, and then we are dimensioning X as also long. So T row is equal to what? Sheet 4.cells rows.counts, 1. We are determining the last row here. So what we are actually going to be doing inside this short model is to remove leading zeros from text box 2. Text box 2 is going to hold phone number. So when we add phone number to it and we run this, even though you'll be seeing it, but it will ignore the zero and then be able to return the data. That is what we are actually doing here. And here we are going to match this value and this value, the customer name and then the customer phone number. If they exist in our database inside the sheet 4 as the customer data, if they exist, then we want to return their details here. What details? The name, address, floor, that is the room floor, the room number, and then the bed number. It's as simple as that. So once we are able to, once the data or the records we enter into those two text boxes is able to match, we want to return that record, and that is exactly what we are doing here. It's very simple. So like I said, if you want to go deep into this, then you would have to refer to my previous tutorials on how to develop user forms, okay, where we can deal with search criteria, search models, add data model, deleting record model, updating and all that. You'll be able to understand that better. So basically that is that. So for instance, let's run the form and check something. If we should enter the customer name, that is John Doe, whether lower or uppercase, we will be able to return it. Reset. If we should enter the phone number 05425908854, should be able to return that as well. So basically that is that. Now moving forward, the next thing I would want us to look at is the home page. Okay, the home page. So let's quickly come back here and then let's quickly design our home page. So what we're going to do is to click here and then on the home tab, let's quickly give this some nice background color, like probably this blue color wouldn't be bad. Okay, so this color is okay for me. So after doing this, the next thing we are going to look at is the where the name of the hotel is going to be. Okay, so with that, we are going to start from here, from this range here or this range here. What we are going to do is let's try as much as possible to squeeze the first row like this. Let's squeeze it a bit so that we can have this here. So now let's start from here, see to here. Let's merge it up to probably here. This is okay, and then merge it up to 4, row 4, and that is okay. And let's click on merge and center, and here we can have the hotel. So I can say KTCC hotels limited. Okay, there we go. So let me select this now and quickly format it. So I'm going to give it Arial black. There you go, and hit enter. Then you would want to center it, and then what I'm going to do is to give it a very nice color text. Change the text color to this, and then from there I'll increase the font size, and this is okay. So once I'm done with that, the next thing is I'm going to introduce another range here, like let's say starting from, let me just starting from this, let's say here or here. This is okay. Then to this, this is okay. Okay, from F6 to F8. So this F6, so let's drag it to F8 here. So like this, let's merge it up to probably column R like this, and then let's give it a different color. Okay, what I'm trying to do is to put my basic design skills together and then get some nice home page for you. However, you can choose to combine your colors and design your home page the way you feel like designing it. So once we have that up and running, the next thing I would want us to look at is where we can get our contact information around here. So here we can just type or here should be, here is okay. So let's just type here contact, okay, contact, then this. So what I'm going to do is to select it and then change the font color to probably white. Then I would want to give it Arial black. There we go. And I would want to reduce the font size a bit. This is okay. And then the range that is going to hold the contact. I'm going to start from here probably. Okay, this. Let me see this. Okay. Okay, let me take it from here. Okay, from here and then merge it up to here like this, or just like this. This is okay. So this will hold the contact numbers. Yeah, or let me just increase it a bit. Perfect. This is okay. What I'm going to do is to merge it, and then I'm going to give it a background color of white so that the text will be here. Some numbers will be here like this. As in these are our phone numbers. So I'll select it and then give it Arial black. And I would want to reduce Arial black. And I would want to reduce the font size a bit. I can extend the row down a bit to open it up. Perfect. That is okay. That is okay. So even this one, if I wish, I can quickly go ahead and merge it up here. This, that is okay. And then I can increase the font size a bit now, and then I'll try to underline it. That's okay. And here I need my range for my email address, so I will start from here, probably. Okay, from here, and I would want to just merge it, and then the background color should be white. And here I'm going to have like this. Let me merge here, merge it and center, and then I'm going to type email. Okay, this. So the formatting should be text white, then Arial black should be the font. There we go. And this is okay. I will just underline that as well. I have this and that. So let me reduce the font size a bit, or increase this one rather. Match. Okay, so perfect. So this will be the email. king11@gmail. Sorry. .com. Perfect. So here, let's select it and reformat this. Black, and then the font color should be black. There we go. And try to reduce the font size a bit. So we have that as well. So now, please make sure to use exactly the same ranges I'm using for customization. Say you can see this range is from O10. You can see that, and then here too we have H10. However, I'll be showing you, in case you choose different ranges, I'll be showing you how we can match that in our source code. So you don't need to worry about that as well. So the next thing we are going to do is let's get our buttons here. These are buttons. So you go to insert. Always don't forget to save your work. So buttons. Then we count for this button here, and then this send it a bit. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I can see the color is bit. I'm going to ignore this for now. Ignore this. Let me go for the shape fill. Let me give it this deep color here. Okay, this deep color is okay for me. And then shape outline, I'll give it none. And from here, what I'm going to do is quickly choose some nice effects for it. This is okay, it's not bad. Scan it a bit. So I'll just right click on the button now, click on edit text, and just click on customize. Customize. There we go. I'll select it and format it appropriately on the home tab. So let's give it Arial black. and we can center it perfectly and then reduce the font size. Then we can readjust the font to suit what we want. Make it a bit bigger. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is to select it, then Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. So we have this. Okay. Just put them here. Put this one here. Put this one here. Put this one here. Put this one here. Put this one. So now let's change this to rooms data. Rooms data. Then this one should be changed to upload logo. There we go. Select it and just reduce it by 1, and you have that and running. And then here reset system. Reset system, so select it, reduce it by just 1, and then here clear form. There we go. So now let's select this, press and hold Control on the keyboard and select the rest and drag them to adjust them well. Perfect. So here what we're going to do is let's go to shape format, then we go to align, then we want to distribute them horizontally so that we have them, and then let's go back to align again and then align top so that they can be straight and well fit. Perfect. It's exactly what we want. So now the next thing we are going to, the next important thing we are going to look at is the range where we are going to be storing our what's the name, the receptionist name. Okay, the receptionist name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a range that is U based on the codes I use. So U6 is going to hold out for me, so U6 is enough. So I'll just drag this up to here, and then what I'm going to do is to merge it and center and give it background color of white. Okay, that is range U6. If you use a different range too, like I said, I'll show you how you can quickly adjust it. So we can reopen this one a bit. There we go. Okay, so we have the receptionist name. So this, let's merge this and center here. Let's select it, merge and center. So write this to be current receptionist. There we go. So we select this and then we go for Times New Roman. We would want to bold it, change the color, text color to probably yellow, and then probably increase the font size a bit. There we go. This looks good. And we have that. So now the next thing I'm going to do is quickly grab some avatar from my folder, that is a source code folder. So let's navigate to our source code folder, go to the desktop here, then we go to complete source code. There we go. Then we go to images and icons, then we grab this image here, insert it inside. So this is it. Let's reduce it a bit, quickly drag it and leave it here. There we go. That's nice. Perfect. So now the next thing we need is where we can display our logo. Okay, so to do that, we go for insert shapes, then we grab this nice shape and then we just draw a shape here. Okay, like this. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is the shape fill. I'm going to give it some white cool color here, this, and then shape outline, we say no outline. There we go. So I'll select it and then give it logo H, then press enter. Once you do that, logo H, then you press enter. So that is the name. If you select it and this name didn't appear in the name box here, meaning it's not well set, so you just have to reselect it, retype the name, hit enter, and then you should have it. Now we add two important buttons, that is the showing and hiding tools button. That is if you want to give that to your users, so just draw this button here, clean, and then I would want to go for shape fill and give it some nice green color, and then shape outline, will say none, and effect, I'll come for probably the glow Then I'll go for this one. There we go. Nice one there. Then I'll right click on it, go to edit text, I'll go to show tools. Perfect. So I'll select it, and then on the home tab I'll change the font to Arial black. Then I'll reduce it. Then I would want to center it. Then it's okay. So I'll drag it and place it. Perfect. Then I'll select this, Control D, and I'll place it here. What I'm going to do is to change this to hide. There we go. So perfectly executed. We have this looking good as well. So the next thing we are going to look at is our buttons that is going to hold the various forms. Okay, the room inquiry form, the room checkout, and then the customer search form. So let's get that up and running. So to start with, what we are going to do is to go to insert and grab a shape. So let's use this round edge shape. So this one here doesn't look bad at all. So we shape fill, let's give it a white color here, and then shape outline, we can say none. There we go. So here we have this. So Control D to create a copy of it, and then reduce it this like across, and this can be here. One of the tricks I use when creating a good looking, to me, a good looking buttons. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to right click on this one here, and I'm going to go to edit text. What I'm going to do is to name it room inquiry, okay, form. So what I'm going to do is just name it room inquiry form. Okay, so select it, let's go to home, and then the font color, let's give it black. So let's change this to Arial black. Hit enter, and then you want to center it perfectly, and then increase the font size a bit. There we go. This is how we want it. So the next thing I would want to do is to quickly select this. Okay, now there are some images I used for this, so let me just import them for this one. Let's go to insert, then we go to images on the device. So here we are going to grab this image. So select this one, press and hold Control, and select this one, and click insert. So we have them inserted in here. So the first one is this one. So let's just reduce the size of it and drag it and place it here. So like this, place it here. And then this one as well. Reduce. Always don't forget to save your work booking. Let's drag it, place it here. There we go. This, place it together here. Perfect. So but before we do that, let me just bring this and bring this out. So let me select this, Control, press and hold Control on the keyboard and select it. Then Control D to get one here. Control D to get another here. Perfect. When you press Control D, you have a copy of it duplicated. So now I'm bringing this one back here, and this one also back here. There we go. Like this. This is how I think I'll do it for it to be nice. So I'll select this, select this. What I'm going to do is to go to picture format, then group these two. So now I've grouped the image. So I'll select this one, select the image, and then select this one also. Format, sorry. Then come here and group them together, so it has now become one. Perfect. So here I'm going to change this to room checkout. Okay, room checkout form. Room checkout form. Perfect. So here I'm going to import another image and then use it here. So what I'm going to do is to go to insert, sorry, pictures, image from this device, and then click here, then click insert. So this is the image. I'm going to reduce the font, sorry, the size of it a bit, reduce it, then extend it this way a bit, then bring it this way. So what I'm going to do is to rotate it. Okay, let me do this like this. Okay, no, let me just undo the initial rotation. Let me flip it. This. Let me rotate it again. There we go. So I would want him to be facing this way, the right side, so that it looks as if it's going out. Okay, something like that stuff. So now once that happens, I'm okay. I'll select this one, press and hold Control and select the big shape. Then I'll group these two first. I'll go to click on group and group them. Now with this one selected, press and hold Control and select the down one again. Click on group and group them, so you have this one as well grouped. Now the last one, customer search. So we change this to customer search form. Perfect, customer search form. So I'll select this and just reduce it by 1. There we go. What I'm going to do is to import the image once again, insert pictures from the device, and I'll grab this one and bring it inside here. Unfortunately, okay, we are placing it on a white this, and I would have removed the background, but let's place it on a white background. With this, you wouldn't realize it. I'll make sure it's selected. Press and hold Control on the keyboard and select the big shape. Then we group them. So as it is selected, press and hold Control and select the bottom shape here, and then click and group them as well. So there we go. You have that. Now the next thing I would want us to do is to bring our logout button and place it here. So let's go to Insert, Pictures, Shapes. Sorry, this one, logout. And then we bring it inside here, and we can reduce the size of it. Let's drag it, place it. There we go. Our home page is looking amazing. That is perfect. So now what we are going to do is to link the, even though there are some forms we haven't yet even talk about them, however, it still doesn't matter. We'll be talking about them as we move along, probably the next lesson. So what we are going to do is to hook this form to the button to the form. This is room inquiry. So what we're going to do is, let's go to the developer tab here, and then let's locate the room inquiry form. Room inquiry, FRM inquiry. So just select the name. After opening it, double click to launch it, and then copy the name from here. Control C to copy. Okay, I would have just typed it, but I'm showing you something. Right click on this, go to assign macro, click on new, then you paste the copied name, then dots. Sorry, and say dots show. Okay, dot show. That will display that form. That is the inquiry form. Then the next thing we are going to do is, let's come back here. The next form is the that is the checkout. Now when we trigger this one, you see that we have the room inquiry form popping up. Now the next one is form room checkout form. So let's trigger that form. Let's launch that form. There is it. We have FRM checkout. So double click it, FRM checkout. So copy the name from here, and then here let's right click this, assign macro, new, Control V to paste, then dot show. Copy. Perfect. Save your work. And then the last one, customer search. Customer search. So this is double click and copy the name FRM customer search, and then quickly what we can do is, let's come back here, right click on this one, assign macro, new, Control V, dot show. Perfect. So save your work. So now we have these 3 forms set: customer search, this, and that. Okay, this is checkout form. Perfect. So now we have the customized form. So let's go there. Let's locate FRM customize. This is it. So let's copy the name. I'll be explaining this form to you. Don't worry now. Upcoming lessons. And then let's come back here. So let's quickly right click here, then click on assign macro, then new, then Control V, dot show. There we go. Then save your work. And the next one is the room data. Okay, the room data, and then we have the logo. Okay, the room data, and we have the logo. So now let's go to the room data form. Okay, let's locate FRM room data. This is it. So select the name, Control C to copy this, and then here right click, assign macro, new, Control V to paste dot show. Sorry, dot show. Perfect. Then the last one, that is a logo. So let's scroll and get the FRM logo, upload. This is it. Just copy the name, FRM logo, upload, copy. Then we come here and quickly just right click on this one here, go to assign macro, click on new and paste, then dot show. Perfect. So we have that as well, and save your work well. So now if we should come here, we trigger this and customize our system and get our own data from here. We can upload logo from here. Now we have the reset system model and then the clear form model. Let's just hook them and then we are good to go. Okay, so let's go to the back end here. Let's go for the rooms clear data. Okay, rooms clear data model. So this is the model. The name is what? Clear rooms data. Let's look at the name of the model. So actually what this model does is that, let me just walk you through it. We are first of all dimensioning WS as worksheet, and then we are dimensioning response. We would want to prompt the user to give us yes or no answer before we clear the rooms data. If the user says yes, if the response is yes, then the range from what the rooms data, the sheet we are setting WS to is the rooms data. The range A22 to F900,000 dot clear. What we are saying is that if the user says yes, when we come to the rooms data here, the range A2 to here to the bottom would want to clear everything. That is what we are actually saying. So but we are not, but if the user says no, the operation will be cancelled. As simple as that. So let's go to the home page and hook that. Now on the home page here, we come to FRM clear form. Clear room. It should be clear room. Okay, clear room or clear room data. Perfect. I think we can leave it like this. And then here we reset the form. So here, right click on this, assign macro. Here we can get it. Okay, the name is what? Clear rooms data. So this is it. Select it. Click on OK. So now if I click on this, I'm asked, are you sure you want to clear rooms data? If I say no, then operation is cancelled. I don't want to clear that. I'll be using that to cite examples. So don't worry. So here, let's just enter something random. Let's say admin. Select it, and then we want to give it font Times New Roman, and then probably bold it a bit, increase the font size, and maybe italic it. There we go. And then the next one we are going to do is reset. Okay, the reset system. What we are going to do is, let's go to the reset model as well. So on the reset model, what is going to happen here is this is a system reset. So we'll click on it. Here too is the same thing. We are actually clearing data from the system. If the user says yes, okay, customer data. If the user says yes, then we are going to go ahead and clear everything from the customer data. So let's look at the customer data form. If the user says yes, we're going to start clearing from here. We will not touch this. Starting from here up to the bottom and clear everything. So basically that is that as well about that one. So now we need to assign to the reset. Okay, system reset system. So right click on this, assign macros, and then let's go to reset system, click on this, click OK. So now if we click, there's a prompt. If you say yes, it's cleared. If you say no, operation is cancelled. Now let's select this one and change the color of the shape format, shape fill. Let's give it red. There we go. So here we have the hide tools. What it does is that it hides the sheet tabs as well as the customized ribbon, and this one shows, this one hides. So we have the model already inside the system, which we've already imported. That is the show and hide model. So when we right click on this, we go to assign macro, we can locate show tools. There is it, show tools. Click on OK, and then right click on this one, assign macro. Then we can see hide tools. Select it, click OK. So now when we click on this, the tools are shown. When we click on this, they are hidden. So basically that is that we show them back. So now save your work. So in this lesson, we were able to cover or talk about the customer search user form and also design our homepage. If you wish, You can quickly add some nice footer here on your home page. Some nice footer here. You can do that by clicking on insert and go to shape. You can grab this shape. It's perfect for this. And just draw this nice shape here like this. Just extend it up to here. Now what we can do, extend it more or more. What we can do is to probably bring it down a bit. Change the color. Let's go to shape fill. Shape fill, and let's give it something like white or whichever color you wish. Then shape outline. Then we say no. So on this shape, what is going to happen is this. Let me show you something. When we click on hide tools now, this will show. So let's extend it a bit so that it doesn't show the color at the bottom. So perfect. This is how we want it. So now let's show the tools. Let's scroll down. So here, what you can do is to quickly you can insert your logo here, the developer details or whatever stuff. So you can go to desktop and grab your logo and insert it here. So you can just insert it. You can place it here like this, or probably here, and then you can go ahead insert text box. Just draw some nice text box here, and then just give it a maybe KingTech copyright at KingTech 2023 or 2024. Sorry. At 2024, whatever. So just select this one now. Then I would want to go to format, shape outline. I'll set it to none, and then the fonts, I'll just go to Times New Roman. Then I would want to bold it and then center it perfectly. Probably reposition it here or whatever. So you can just create a copy of this and then just drag it and place it here, where you can add something like your contact here. Let me just Control D. Oh, I can see it. Okay, so let me see where it will be. Okay, it goes to the right probably. So let me just undo the action now. Okay, so this one is here. So let me just press Control and then hover it and then drag and place it here. I have a copy of it. So here we can bring this one here. And bring this one here. Or we can, let me just leave them here and show you something here. Let me drag this one as well and place it here. So I can say contact. Okay, contact. Maybe the developer contact or developer name is here. There we go. So we have the developer name, developer. You can add more information about you if you wish. Sorry. Press reduce it a bit. There we go. So now select this, press and hold Control on the keyboard and select this one. So what we're going to do is to press and hold Control on the keyboard and drag the two and place it here. So here you can put your name here like this. Perfect. So you can add more information about you on the footer and then it should be good to go. So basically that is that. Let's save our work and then we end this lesson here. In our next lesson, we are going to be dealing with our welcome page and then the customize user form. The user form that is used to customize and also upload logo for the customization of our system to full functionality. So basically that is that. Save your work once again and see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.